Nobody, not even me, wants to see the rehashing of old ground. But here we are making our 7th version of the retraction system. This time we're CNCing out of metal. The plastic system, 3D printed, just had too much friction in the system with all the cable reversals that were solid state. This aluminum system will use pulleys for every time the cable makes a 180-degree turn and should be adequate to reduce the friction of the system. What you're seeing here right now are turning out all the little tabs that hold the needle carriers and needle cable runs to the base unit inside the upper shroud of the needler. This pile here is a collection of some of the raw cuts CNC in 6061 aluminum on my CNC mill. You can see these slots here, are all mounting points for the pulleys that will be used to do the cable reversals. It should result in a system with low friction. We'll see. The emitter prongs that stick out of the front of the needler are pretty fragile. I've already broken one off just during my modification process, and I need them to be tough enough to survive on the airsoft field or even get banged around at a con. So my process for doing so is to drill each of them out. I'll round that hole out to 1/8 of an inch, and then I'm going to use 1/8 inch drill rod. This is oil hardened tool steel, so I'll cut the length I need to run up each of the holes and take the rod all the way back into the body where it's strong. I'll cut the links off, heat them to cherry red, and drop them in oil to cure them, and that'll harden them to spring steel strength, making the 4 prongs up front pretty much indestructible. Well, I cut and heat treated the 4 sections of drill rod, heated them to cherry hot, dropped them into oil to flash cool them and surface harden them, and now they're all inserted into the 4 emitter tines, held in with gap filling super glue, and then on the inside filled with fiberglass reinforced Bondo, so they're integrally part of the body. There's really no reasonable amount of force that's going to break these tines off in play or in their use as a prop.